Hey y'all, so I'm back with another cooking video on the Traeger smoker. This time we are actually going to be cooking chicken thighs, bone-in chicken thighs. I'm excited about it. My buddy Steven gave me an awesome recipe for the rub, so we're going to kind of create it together. I have a little small bowl here that I'm going to kind of just put everything in there, and then once we have the rub created, we'll go ahead and put the meat in here, and then we'll go ahead and create that. So the first thing that we need to do actually is I need to go see the recipe that Steven said. So let's see what he has told me. So Steven says, make a rub out of chili. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the chili. And I don't know how much I'm supposed to use. I kind of just feel like you just use however much you want. I should probably take these off right now because we're not actually rubbing anything yet, right? So we don't have to. So I'll put these to the side and use these later. But let's go ahead. I think I need a knife. So, yep, cool. Okay, I got a small knife here, and that's probably what I'm gonna have to do with all the seasonings. So I'm just gonna make a little incision here. Cut away. Let's see if I can get my finger. Yep, okay, so I don't like the packaging of this, but you know, I have like OCD where I have to take the packaging off completely. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but that's like how I am. So we're gonna start off with chili powder. Oops. Okay, so I think this kind of goes on here. It snaps on. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, well, I don't know. All right, so we're just gonna put a good amount of this. It doesn't really like to come out. I probably could just like open it slightly and then just kind of put how much we need, because I feel like a decent amount. Well, Steven said not too much. It depends on how hot you like it. That smells amazing. Chili powder smells amazing. And next, let's see what he says. So he also says, garlic powder and onion powder. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the garlic powder and the onion powder. Probably the same process here, right? Yep. Get that cap. Oh, this one's like slightly already off. That's nice, actually. So I'm just gonna set those to the side so I don't go off camera too much. And we're just gonna add that. And again, I don't know how much like rub I'm supposed to be using. That smells powerful. That smells like garlic. Onion powder. This also smells very strong. Alright. Oh, that one comes off really nicely too. The other ones didn't. So, got some onion powder in there. And again, I don't know how much I'm supposed to use. I might be using a lot, actually. There's not enough. The colors, I feel like I need some more chili powder. Because I kind of added a lot of garlic and a lot. And I think this is like something you just kind of play by looking at it. Ooh, that might be a bit too much. This might be some spicy chicken, y'all. Okay. So we got those. Next, smoked paprika powder. Salt, pepper, and lime zest. So, smoked paprika powder. I feel this looks like it's hot. Freshness seal. Okay, can I just, nope, it's not one of those. So we're just gonna incision again. Hopefully this just kind of comes out. No, it doesn't like to. It's not as easy as the other ones, actually. This one might be the hardest one. All right. It doesn't really smell like anything. Smoked paprika. Oh, that smells like barbecue, actually. That smells very barbecue-y. That's pretty nice. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice. You know what? I don't think at all that that's enough for all those chicken thighs. So we're gonna have to make a lot. We're gonna have to do a lot. So, because I realize, but it is a rub, right? So it shouldn't be like too much. Let's put some powdered pepper in here. Okay. And we gotta get some salt. All right, so, like, do I mix this up with like a spoon? Do I, like, like a whisk, maybe? I have a whisk somewhere. Let me see. I used it in my last video. So surely it's somewhere in my drawers. Yep, there it is. Cool, nice whisk. And I'm just going to stir this. I don't know if you guys could hear that. It's not that, like, terrible sounding, but it's definitely scratchy. Okay, so he also said lemon zest. So we're gonna grab some of this lemon zest. All right, so lime zest. I don't know why I called it lemons. Lime zest. So this is a lime, and I just got one of these things, the Softworks etched zester. So we're gonna go ahead and open this. This is nice actually, because the way these are, it's not like where I have to cut them. So, okay, awesome. So now we got our lime zester, and this probably works for lemons too. I don't see why it wouldn't. Do I just open it? Yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, so I've never done this. I've never used a grater before. Do I just like... Oh, oh, yo, that's like really cool. Oh, that smells so nice. Whoa. Okay. So I don't know how much I'm supposed to put in here, and I don't know like how much zest it needs to be. But like, do I just skin the lemon until it's no longer? Or I keep calling it a lemon. It's a lime. Do I just... It's very fine. The actual zesty bits that are being grated. This is neat. So I've never done this in my life. I've never like zested anything. I've grated cheese before. That's a lie. I've grated cheese before, but I've never like... This is like new. This is some new stuff. And do I just cut this? I assume I just cut this lime in half, right? And then put it in the juicer thing, the lime squeezer? Because I feel like that's it. I assume like a whole lime is like what we need for the zestiness. I'm like scared to grate my hands. I don't know how people do this all the time. I guess like when you start doing it a lot, you become an expert at it. So I guess that makes sense, right? Do anything a lot of times, you'll be an expert at it. And it smells so good. I guess I really like the smell of limes, because this thing smells terrific. How do I get... That probably hurt y'all's ears, because that kind of hurt my ears, to be honest. All right, so I'm just gonna like set that there, and I just like am mixing this up into like a nice rub. Whoa, that's turning out really nicely. Now, it's nowhere near enough by any means. I might need to use 2 limes actually, because see, do you see how much that is? That's not a lot. I mean, it looks like a lot because I just kind of brought the camera up, but let's go ahead and add some more chili powder. Oops, let's just open it. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna add like too much spice. I guess I could try it later, right? Then let's add the onion powder. garlic powder. Because I think, I mean, I think the chicken rub is the one that Traeger uses. I don't think I'm going to use a whole bunch of it anyways, right? So, and then smoked paprika. Yeah, there we go. And ultimately, right, like I can choose how much I actually rub on the chicken. That looks good. Dang, that looks good. This is just like the rub and it looks good. Oh, I guess, you know, I could also save this for later too, right? Like if I want to save this for like in a container, I could. I should have bought some containers. Like making my own rub. Okay, so this looks awesome. This looks amazing. Okay. Y'all, this is turning out really nicely. Maybe I need to like grate some more. Let's grate some more. I probably need another one. Probably. Yeah, I might get another lime because I'm supposed to squeeze the lime for binding, right? That's what Peter, or that's what Steven said. So that's cool there. Let's go grab another one of these limes. Yeah, these look cool. These smell great. And I guess I could like apply a little more pressure than I have been. I've been very conservative about how much I'm actually grating in terms of the strength of the grate. Yeah, dude, this smells crazy. I know I've said that so many times already, but this smells so fantastic. And you know what? This might be a lot of zest. This might be too much, actually. But I'm just going to mix it in. This, oh man, this is turning out really good. Look at this. Look at this. That looks so good. It smells fantastic. Let's do like a simple taste test. Yo, that's fantastic. There's so much flavor. What? I mean, I guess, yeah, it makes sense. I wasn't expecting it to be that banging though. Oh, man. That's dope. Okay. So, well, we got that rub. So let's go grab, I'm gonna go, oh, y'all, look. I have this little small container. It's a Jim Beam one, but I can put the excess that I have in it. That's awesome. Extra rub. So we'll go ahead and open this one too. This is the Traeger one. Y'all, what the heck? All right, there we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this. And this has like the same kind of like contraption up here where you gotta like pull these apart. Yeah, lift and remove quality. Yo, I'm crazy. Yo, this was so much easier on the other rub. Okay. It was easier on the other rub. All right, so we got that. We need to actually make some binding. So this is what Peter said, or Steven said to do. He said to use honey, olive oil, and lime juice. So we do have the lime squeezer here. Now this one does have the little derpy thing. I'm gonna use scissors instead. You just gotta snip there. Okay, so now we got this brand new thing. And how does this work? So we do have to cut the lime, I see. Okay, so we cut the lime and then, okay. So I will begin to cut this lime. Where is my cutting knife? I don't know what kind of knife I'm supposed to use. This is a big knife. I don't know if that's the right one. This looks fine. I'm no expert. I'm not a professional chef. So, one lime. And what, we just cut it in, right? Like straight to the middle, right? Ooh, that cut really easily. Dang, yo, that's like a perfect. Look at how perfect that came out to be. It's probably not like focusing on it, but it looks good. Trust. There's a part of me that kind of wants to still like zest some more because there's still skin on this, right? And I think that kind of burns away in the smoker, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you guys could hear the nice piano music that's kind of playing in the background, but it is like perfection while I do this. It's like such a calming sound. Yeah, cool, man. I think that's good. So I'm just gonna. All right, and where do I set this? I set this right here. And where's my? I'm just gonna. Nice. That's turning out to be really nice. Yep. Good. And we're gonna cut one more lime straight down the middle. What is this knife? This is such a great knife. I'm gonna keep that like right there. That is an awesome knife. All right, so what we wanna do is we wanna get honey. Yep. I remember I bought some honey last time, right? I bought some honey last time. I don't know how much we're supposed to use per se. I'm just gonna kind of, this will make this will give like a sweet taste to it. That's a lot of honey. That's a lot of honey. That's a lot of honey for like 2 limes. I think I want to heat this up a little. I did maybe 30 seconds. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And we're gonna grab olive oil here. It probably doesn't even need to be 30 seconds. I probably just put it in for way too long. Okay, so 15 seconds seems fine. Yeah, that's perfect. So I just heated the honey up for about 15 seconds. And I actually don't know how much of this to put in it, olive oil, but I'm just gonna kind of feel it out. That looks good. And this is just classic. It's not like extra virgin or anything like that, just classic olive oil. So if you guys are trying to follow me on this recipe that I have no idea if it's gonna turn out great or not, that's what it is. So I assume I put this here. I threw away the instructions. I assume that's what I do though. Oh man, that's so cool. It's like the little things in life, right? Oh, that got everywhere. I always cook with white t-shirts. I've seen, like, do I just do this as hard as I can? All right, well, that squeezed the crap out of it. All right, another one. I just don't want it to get in my eye, right? Ooh, that's squeezing a lot. And there's like no pulp in there, which is crazy. Maybe 2 limes is too much. Or maybe it's not enough, you know? Ah, golly, that smells so good though. All right, guys. I think we are good on the limes. That's a lot. That was a lot of lime juice. I need to like stir that. What do I have? I have a spoon. I don't really have another whisk. I should have got another one. But it's fine. I have Old Faithful spoon. And I'm just gonna kind of do this. It smells good too. Wow, it's a weird smell. The consistency is interesting. I think that's enough. I kind of just wanna try a little bit of it. That's incredible. I thought that the limes were almost too much. It's not at all. It's not overpowering. It tastes. You can definitely taste the honey more than anything, but it's like honey with like a hint of lime. That's awesome. Okay, so now that we have everything, kind of, I think we can actually open up the chicken now. Chicken thighs. I don't know if I'm gonna like. That's a lot of chicken thighs. Maybe we don't cook all of them today, but I mean. You know what? We'll do it anyways. We'll cook them all today. So, first things first. Let's grab my gloves now. I feel so official with these on. I feel like I'm legit. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and cut open the chicken. Throw that in the sink. All right, so yeah, there's like, and I don't know how much I paid for these chicken thighs. I don't think it was too expensive, but okay. So it's not as much as I thought it was gonna be. Like it's okay. So what do I do here? Do I use a spoon? Oh, you know what? I had that spoon. Wait. Okay. It was actually like, there's nothing in the sink right now, so it's pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to pour this, right, on top. And this, my friends, is what I think is going to bind it, right? So now that I got that, I'm just going to grab some of this rub. And then I'm just going to put it on the chicken thigh. These are actually smaller than I thought. They're not as so like when I was doing the smoked meats in my last video, that meat kind of was a much larger. This is a bit more manageable actually. So let me go ahead and grab. I'm gonna grab 5 of these, right? And I don't really want to mix this rub with the Traeger rub. Okay, so this one has. Okay, so we have 5 chicken thighs here, and we're just gonna go ahead and grab some of this, and we're just gonna use this. And this is what Steven said is the binder. This is kind of like what binds the rub to it. I think I did a perfect amount, right? Like, not too much, not too little. Okay, cool. So now we can kind of use some of that binder that's on the bottom and kind of put it together. And you guys can't really see my perspective, but oh man, I got some of that. I got some of the powder on my t-shirt. It's a white shirt, right? Should be cooking with like a darker color, but yep, that's what I do. Okay, so got some of that. Now let's go ahead and grab some of this rub and we're just going to drizzle that rub over these chicken thighs. Nice. Now we're going to flip them and add the rub on the other side too. This is looking really good, and it's smelling really good too. I just kind of want to, I guess you want to just kind of rub it in and get it in all the places where all the nice crispiness, right? Okay, cool. Because you want to get like the flavor, right? You want to get all the flavor. Man, this looks good. I'm super excited about this actually. So one thing I guess I have to kind of ask myself too is, do we just use all of this seasoning for this batch, and the other 5 we're just going to use the rub by itself? So like I'm thinking maybe that's what I gotta do. Right, so let's add some more of this rub. The skin smells like, or the skin feels kind of interesting. It's a lot more, it's not as, it's different than the pork. Absolutely, it feels different than the pork, so this is definitely gonna cook a lot differently. Let me add some more of this. Yeah, I think I just do the straight rub, and then I can just, you know, for these, let it kind of soak in that juice. As he said, this is a binder, right? So, and obviously I'm gonna let this kind of marinate for a little bit, maybe like 20, 30 minutes. So I'm done with these, but now I can kind of marinate this chicken in that sauce. And that has like a little bit of honey in it too, so yeah, that, I mean, it's looking really, really good. And I'm wondering, if I just like throw these on, right? Do I just toss these on to it? But I actually have a much larger tray that I'm gonna kind of put all 5 in. But I just want to get all that flavor kind of soaked into the chicken, especially the skin. I want to make sure that the skin has a good amount of it. Yes. Okay, guys, this is looking really, really good. So I'm gonna let this batch kind of soak. I'll wash my hands, and then we're gonna do the next batch. Okay, awesome. So we finished the first batch of, it's the first 5, right? So the first 5 is like this. So we can actually set this to the side. We'll go ahead and set this on the table because we are going to be cooking these later. So now we can work on the second batch. So for this batch, we're just going to use the TRAEGER chicken rub. So we're just going to go ahead and plop all these. 1, 2, and I thought these were going to be like super big actually. So I think I could probably eat 2, 3 of these. with some rice, and it'll turn out really, really good. So there we go. And now we just got our full flavor. Here we go. Oh wow, this rub is crazy. You know, it kind of looks like the same rub that I just put on. That's kind of funny. This one isn't going to have a binder, I don't think, because I'm not using that honey thing that the concoction that I made earlier. So I'm just really just using the moisture to bind. And that might be the wrong way to do it, but that's the way that I'm doing it right now. And at the end of the day, it's a learning process for me. I mean, this is like my second time really smoking meats. So but I've been watching a lot of like Pit Boss, like all the different pit masters stuff, and kind of seeing how they do it. And man, dude, there's so many different things, like so many different ways and so many different like flavors around the world, around the country. You know, obviously being in Tennessee, there's the Memphis style, but there's obviously like, there's like an Alabama style, which is like Alabama white sauce, which I saw, which is really cool. I've never had it myself, but definitely would love to try that. Maybe I might find a recipe on how to make it. And maybe that is one of the next things that I do. I actually don't know how much rub I'm supposed to use. I assume gracious, just like the pork one. But you know, chicken could be a bit different. Okay, and I think we are good to go on this. And I'm just gonna kind of let this soak in and marinate for about 20 minutes. And once it hits, it's about 4 o'clock here. I don't think I need to cook chicken for very long. I was reading, it's pretty quick, 400 for 30 minutes, and it should be done. But we'll see. So these are done now. And I think we're in a pretty good spot, guys. I think we're in a pretty good spot. I'm just gonna let these marinate for a bit, and then I'm gonna throw this one away. Y'all probably heard me just now with the trash can. That trash can was fighting with me. I was fighting viciously with that trash can. And I'm just gonna close this. Yeah, and I'm just gonna run this under hot water, because I did touch this, and that should be fine. Okay. So now we got both chickens ready to sit on the grill. I'm gonna go turn on the smoker, and I'm gonna set these all on there, and we're gonna see. But this is how the Traeger one looks like. So it's a bit lighter, and then the one that I had made, it kind of looks wet, but it looks browner, much spicier probably. But I'm excited about both of these. We're gonna cook all 5 of them, well, 10 total, and we're gonna sit on the smoker and we're gonna figure out, yeah, we're gonna try them out. And I'll probably cook some rice to eat with them. Steven said salad's also a good option. So if you want to do like a salad or rice, I'm going to do rice. I like rice with chicken. But again, guys, I'm really excited about this. This looks super delicious. It smells good. So I'm going to come back after, whenever this is done marinating, and we'll step outside and we'll start to cook. So see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so we're outside now. I'm gonna put the meats in here in my Traeger. It's up to temperature now, so I'm gonna go inside and grab those meats. So the first batch of meats that I'm gonna do is actually the Traeger rub. So it is just like a dry rub, but we're just gonna set it on here. So I think I'll just pull this down. Yeah, push that down and that's good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and it says to put it skins, or we wanna kind of put this like that, right? 2, 3, 4. Did I flip this one on accident? Yeah, I did. And then we got one more, just like that. So we got our chicken on there now. It's looking good. We'll kind of spread them out a little bit. So that's our first batch. Now we're gonna go in and grab the second batch. So I'm gonna go do that real quick and then I'll be right back. All right guys, so this is the next batch that we have here. This is the one that is the kind of the rub that we created our own. So I'm excited about this one. This one smells really good. Honestly, they both smell really good. I'm really excited about this. I'm so hungry. Like I could eat this as soon as it's ready. I'm gonna be eating this. So I'm excited. We set one there. And this is looking real good, guys. Oh man, I'm so excited about this. You can hear that sizzle. Yeah, that's gonna turn out real good. I'm sure of it, guys. So I got the smoker cooking, the meats now. It's looking good. I'm actually gonna grab my camera. I'm gonna take some photos for a couple people. Steven, for example. I want him to be able to see kind of how it looks. But it is looking real good, guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna let this smoke for about 15 minutes, flip it over for another 15, and flip it again once more for another 15. That should give it a good cook. Again, I'm super excited. Man, it smells good. Both of those rubs smell real good. So I'm excited about this, guys. And whenever this is ready, I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm gonna actually bring the camera closer so you guys can kind of see too kind of what we're working with. So let me bring this down. And this is kind of what we're working with, guys. So looking really good, smelling really good too. So again, I'm excited about it. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Can't wait for you guys to try it out. I'm gonna let that smoke for a bit and then we'll be back when it's done, guys. All right, everyone. So it is just about time to flip these over. Oh man, those smell good. Those smell and look good. I'm gonna flip those over. They did get a little char, I see. Hopefully we get some crispy skin on these. I'll flip this over. There is some char on some of these, but I think that'll be fine. The char can kind of, that's on just some of the skin, and it's not on all of it. those are looking real good. Those smell fantastic too. So I will say this, I think some of the seasoning kind of mixed with each other. So we'll kind of figure something out there, but those are looking real good. I just flipped them over. Gonna let that cook for another about 30 minutes or so. And then I'm gonna bring the temperature gauge out here and kind of check on them and see how they're cooking. All right, so I'm gonna be doing they should be just about finished. I'm actually just going to do a temperature check with this grill thermometer to see what kind of temperature we got on them. But they're looking really good. So I want to get 170. Oh yeah, those are good. Well, let's just double check on all of them real quick. So 170 on that one. 170 on that one. 170 on that one. Yeah, these are all good. Perfect. So these are good, guys. So I can actually take these off the grill now. They're looking really good. So oh snap, you know what? I actually just mixed the flavors. I just want to make sure that I'm not mixing up any of this flavor. All right, so that back side. Those look good. And then these ones are the rub that we made earlier. So those look amazing. I can go ahead and close this now. Guys, this looks incredible. I kind of just want to show you guys how this looks. So I'm going to take another photo real quick because I'm going to send this over to Steven. He's kind of been the one helping me with cooking them. But they are finished. Awesome. I'm super excited about this, guys. So we're letting the Traeger cool down a bit, but those are done. I think the rice inside is done as well. So let me kind of show you how those turned out, guys. So that's how it turned out. Looks really good. I'm super excited to have them. I'm super excited to kind of taste test them too, because so you know, again, I did kind of do two different oh shoot, almost knocked over, almost died just now maybe. But I'm excited to kind of see what these both taste like, both the flavors. I'm gonna eat them with rice. Dude, when I stuck the thermometer in, I could just feel how tender the meat was. So I'm really excited to try these out. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll also probably do kind of like a little segment where I talk about like just how good they taste. I may not. We'll see. It really just depends on how delicious they are. But thanks guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys on the next one.